Scripts and AI agents can now set up your entire client onboarding without anyone opening a dashboard. But can any of them build sender reputation? Hello everyone, my name is Lucas, product and deliverability expert here at Warmy.io, and you're watching Warmy's YouTube channel. The tooling around email sending has caught up to the pace of modern sales and agentic workflows. A CLI lets one person run bulk operations across dozens of domains from a terminal. A REST API lets one system call another automatically, with no person present in the loop. An MCP, which stands for Model Context Protocol, lets an AI assistant use a vendor's tools directly inside a conversation. So you describe a job, the assistant figures out which tools to call and in what order. Now, each of these solves a real problem for teams managing emails at scale, and each one has a ceiling that most technical write-ups on the subject do not mention. And that ceiling is sender reputation. You can create 50 mailboxes across 10 domains in minutes using any of these interfaces. What none of them can do is manufacture the weeks of sender history inbox providers need, way before they decide to trust those same mailboxes. Setup runs in minutes, and building the sender reputation that make those mailboxes worth anything takes weeks, regardless of how clean the integration is. That is the operational reality most teams run into after the automation is already live, not before. Warmy's channel exists exactly to make this kind of email mechanic visible. So if you're taking something from it, don't forget to like, subscribe, and ring the bell, because that is how the next breakdown reaches you. The most useful thing to understand about CLI, API, and MCP as they apply to deliverability is a single distinction. Some interfaces only look, and some interfaces can act. Reading is well covered across the category. Warm-up statistics, placement test results, domain health scores, blacklist status, and authentication records are all available through one interface or another. If you want to pull a report, check a domain standing, or even monitor placement across a portfolio of clients, the tooling exists, and it works well. The diagnostic picture is mature. Changing is a narrow picture. Programmatic control over warm-up, starting it, pausing it, adjusting daily volume is available through REST APIs. Through MCP and AI agents, that control is still rare. Most deliverability access through an assistant is diagnostic today, meaning the agent can tell you a domain is struggling, but a person still opens the dashboard to fix it. The difference between what agents can report and what agents can change is exactly where the most common integration assumptions break down. So run this check before you commit to any vendor's integration. Ask for the list of tools the MCP server exposes, rather than reading the marketing page. If every tool name starts with get, list, or fetch, you are looking at a reporting tool, not an operational one. So plan for a human step in that workflow, rather than discovering it after lunch. One thing this video simplified on purpose. The comparison treats CLI, API, and MCP as three clean alternatives, sitting at the same level of maturity. They are not. REST APIs for deliverability have years of production use behind them. MCP for deliverability is still early enough that most of what exists is diagnostic, and the vendors building right access into it are doing so carefully because the failure modes, an engine that scales sending volume too fast and damages the domain's reputation before anyone notices, are not theoretical. That nuance would have taken another 10 minutes to unpack properly, and this video was not the place for it. Warmy's channel covers that level of detail week after week across video, short-form content, and written breakdowns on professional networks where email and marketing people spend their time, all linked in the description below. The email system is more opinionated than most people realize, and the tooling around it moves fast. Like, subscribe, and ring the bell so the next breakdown reaches you when it drops. Thank you so much for watching so far, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye.